Play about with it. It's not perfect and it never will be perfect.
You're listening to the Streamline Success Show. I'm your host, Dagmar Schuld. In this podcast, we talk about how AI and automation can help busy coaches like you simplify their online businesses. We share practical advice that you can start using immediately. Today is with me David Sedman. David is a very special guest for me. He's a good friend and he is the owner of the DS Marketing Agency and the DS Funnel Academy. And I am also a client of him, so I know what he's doing and he's great and I can highly recommend him. So welcome to the show, David.
Thank you very much for having me. It's great to be here.
Thanks. So let's start out with a little bit about, can you tell us something about how you got started with marketing and
Building.
the DS marketing agency?
So it all started because, like I said, I've got a full-time job in the daytime, and it's finding that sideline. You see all these videos on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that, how to make money online. So I tried a few different things and nothing seemed to quite fit. And then one day, this little advert popped up from Russell Brunson, your first funnel challenge, how to make money online and things like that. I thought, oh, that sounds good. So I went through the course, and everybody loves Russell's enthusiasm, and he makes you want to buy everything that he ever puts out. Obviously, I couldn't afford it because I was looking for another job anyway. But at the end of it, it was like I could see the potential of a funnel. I didn't need one for myself, but I knew that I could market to people. I'd done a little bit of affiliate marketing with other products that I didn't really believe in. So I joined the ClickFunnels affiliate program. And luckily enough, the first month that I was in there, I got enough sign-ups to be entered into the prize draw, and I won 6. And then I tried selling ClickFunnels to small people, and nobody would ever stick with it. I came to the conclusion that it's because people didn't understand what they were actually buying. They could see the benefit of it, but then they couldn't use it. There's quite a lot of funnel builders out there that are quite easy to use. ClickFunnels is a little bit more technical to get the best out of it. So I started learning my product, and I actually really enjoyed doing it myself. So then I started doing it for other people. I've had some really good results working for other people as well, getting them $120,000 over the space of a few months in one funnel for somebody. And I thought after getting those results for someone that I'll start my own agency. So I started DS Marketing, which has now been rebranded to the Funnel Flow Academy. So not only do people sign up, they can sign up for my agency where I'll help them promote the business, do the funnels, help them with social media management and AI chatbots and things like that. But I also do an aspect where if people want to do it themselves, they can join my academy. Now, the academy, it's $97 a month. That's what I sell my software for a month anyway. So not
Right.
only do they get the software, they also get trainings, weekly trainings. They get courses inside there. I've got snapshots, I've got funnels, I've got automations, I've got AI training and things like that inside my paid academy. So I've found that helping people and showing them how to actually get the benefit out of using these softwares is the only way you can retain people. So that's the main reason I got into it.
Yeah, so right. I know it by myself. So these tools are really powerful, but if you don't know how to use it, it doesn't help. Yeah. So I know you use some AI with it. So what did inspire you to use AI within the DS Funnel Academy?
Being a one-man army.
Uh,
um, not He's trying to limit my using financial resources and use what I've got there available to me. A lot of people that pay for there's quite a lot of third-party apps that you can get for Go High Level and stuff like that, which can Zappy Chat and stuff like that. And they're really good. They're really good AI chatbots. But I've actually found that the native one inside Go High Level is really good, but you've just got to spend a lot of time training it. You can sit there and think of all these different things, or as I do, I go into a ChatGPT or I go into Claude.ai, and then I tell Claude.ai and say, give me 10 frequently asked questions that somebody may ask about, and then it can be someone's hairdressing business, or it can be our funnel building academy, or whatever business it's going to be. And now, of all these different things. And then you can actually upload these to, say, Google Drive. And then you can actually copy the link, put it into Go High Level, and then it'll send a bot to go and crawl that information. And then if you've got those questions inside that information inside Google Drive and stuff like that, the bot will go and find it, and then it'll remember those questions for the next time. And then you can go into the ChatGPT again and say, give me 10 things that I shouldn't let my chatbot do. Use the AI to your benefit.
Yes.
Don't replace yourself with AI. No, AI won't replace people. People that use AI to the best of their ability will replace people. And it's really, I like it for brainstorming, because quite a lot of the time I'll get a blocked mind and I can't remember what I actually want to do and things. Go in there, prompt it, and it gives you some ideas, and then you can work from there. I never carbon copy anything as inside there, but I do like to expand on stuff that I've written myself as well. So I use it quite a lot, and it's really good for training the chatbots. I'll probably end up with about 15, 20 A4 sheets of different questions and stuff like that. That'll then get the native AI inside, Go High Level Conversation AI, to go and read all that. And then you can send it to your own web page, and it'll go and crawl your web page and find out all the information on there, your prices. So then when people are asking stuff, it can let them know. And I also use it, I've got it set up so it can book from my calendar, take bookings, appointments, and then it sends out Zoom links to people. So it takes the full system away from me. And if there's a question it can't ask, I have it prompted to say, book a call. And then it'll give them a link so they can book a call. So
That's good. Yeah.
And it's cheap to run.
Yeah, cool. So what would you tell people that just start out with AI and AI chatbots and would give it a try? What could you recommend?
Play about with it. It's not perfect and it never will be perfect. And another software that I use, it's a prime example of that, was engagementmonster.ai, which I use on Facebook. I haven't used it over the last couple of months because I've been taking a break. But it drove my engagement from like 5,000 a month up to like 25,000. And it's not always going and commenting stuff that I don't want. When I first started, it'd go make really strange comments to people. And I'd be like, it's a bit weird. You can train it to your voice. Don't ever use ChatGPT 4, only use 3.5. 4 goes a little bit crazy. But you can train it and you can tell it to not do certain things. You don't want it to recommend this, you don't want it to recommend that. And it could go around and it then comments on other people's posts. Say I've got 2,900 followers on Facebook. I probably wouldn't engage with any of those people any of the time. So for me, it's brilliant because it's people I haven't talked to for a year. It's comment on their post. If you're even saying happy birthday, or it's just comment saying, oh, that's a really nice picture, then those people go and look at your profile. And then their friends, because they're looking at your profile, you'll be recommended to them as well. And when I was running, I was getting on average 40 to 50 extra friend requests every day, and 90% of them were actually in my niche as well. So it helps with your engagement, but also helps getting those right people in. And the main thing is, as you know, is you can have as many followers as you want, but if you're not constantly getting a new flow of them in and changing that, getting rid of the ones that you don't engage with and adding more new ones in, it becomes stagnant and it stops pushing it out. I can not see somebody's post for 2 years, and then as soon as I click on it, I see that they actually post every day.
Wow. Yeah. I need to do something on my profile with that. So I have really people on there that I haven't talked to in years, maybe decades.
Well, at the moment with Engagement Monsters, there's actually a $1 trial where you get the first 100 engagements for $1.
Well,
And then the price is actually going up with a monthly subscription. But at the moment they've got it on offer and it's $29 a month, and that's locked in for life. And then it's going up to 97, then it's going up to 197 over the next few months. So it's a special offer at the moment, $29 a month, which is nothing for what it brings in. I've had it go on to posts inside the Go High Level Facebook group. People have asked for advice. It's given them advice, they then DM, and I've ended up building them automations and sold them the automations. So it's actually got me work.
Yes.
You can use AI for many different things. You just have to be very careful of monitoring it when you first start out, because if people can tell it's not you, it can actually be detrimental to you.
Yes, yeah.
People can see that you're fake. But if handled well, it can be really beneficial.
Yeah. And I remember you said one day that you just let it go out for the first comment and then you take over. Do you do that still?
Yeah, I only ever does one comment on somebody's post. It's not allowed to comment on someone's post for another 24 hours. So if then somebody comments back to me, it's me that takes over and I'll start the conversation. So yeah, you get the actual person feel there, and you actually start building relationships with people you haven't talked with for a long time.
Yeah, cool. So these are the only tools you use
I've
once?
used I've used Friender as well. That's for finding out what people are actually, when the last time somebody engaged with me. I saw the other day, there's like some people that I've had on my Facebook and they've never engaged with me. They've never liked a post, never commented on the post. It's like, why are you even there? And you can just use
Yeah.
it and just get rid of them. I've got I've got a birthday wisher on there. So it like automatic every time I log into Facebook every day, it'll automatically send out all my birthday wishes to anybody's Facebook. That gets some conversations going. Yeah, there's lots of different AI tools I use, even down to my Google reviews. If somebody leaves me a Google review for my business, my AI will respond back to that straight away after a couple of minutes, because boosting your SEO rankings on Google reviews, if you're not replying back to those reviews and saying thank you to people, or if they've had a bad experience reaching out to them, if you don't reply, it actually drops your SEO ranking, and it won't push you out in front of people. So it's really important to actually reply to reviews when people leave them.
Well, yeah, it's important to know. So I see I'm writing down notes. I have a lot to do's now on my plate again. I have to do. So yeah. Is there anything else in Go high level beside chatbots that you use frequently?
Not so much the AI side. I use a lot of automations. I've built out some quite good review automations, so
Oh, cool.
we use it as a list reactivation tool.
Mm-hmm.
So say if you've got a dead list of say 1,000 ex clients that you want them to give you a review, it will actually send them a text message, and it'll ask them to rate you on a scale of 1 to 5. Now, if it's a scale ranking of 1 to 3, it will send them another message straight away saying, how can we help you? Can we book a call and we can talk through this? The automations are massive on it, and then that'll take a loop round. If they haven't replied in 2 days, it'll send another variant of that message. But if they reply 4 or 5, it'll take them down another route, say thank you very much, would you mind leaving us a review? If they say yes, it will then send them out a link to the Google. If they don't leave the Google, if they don't click on the trigger link inside that message, after 2 days, it will then send out a similar sort of message again, saying, just a heads up, could you please leave us the review? And then once they've left the review, it'll then say, thank you very much. And then we usually send them into another workflow where we can reach out and do other different things as well. So I do a lot of different automations,
Well,
not so much AI generated on those ones, but it saves a lot of time. But we drip feed people into those, say maybe 5 every day. It's you have to be really careful with text messaging, because the bounce rate, if you get like a 2% bounce rate or complaint rate, they'll block your number. It's a lot harder to do than emails. So you have to make sure that all those people are giving you permission to actually get there. You've got to make sure you do the full A2P verification if you're over in the US. Actually, over in the UK now, we've got another version of it ourselves. So that's
yeah.
one of the hardest things for me as an agency owner, is if somebody wants to actually do text messaging, it's not them that applies for it anymore. It's me that has to apply for it. So I have to help them go through all their branding and stuff like that, and actually get them set up with messaging now.
So, but that's interesting for my audience too, because it's not only AI, it's AI and automation. So yeah, we're definitely interested.
Yeah, I do like to do lots of automations. If anybody's interested and stuff like that, if you put a link to my Facebook, people are more than welcome to reach out. I jump
Yeah.
on calls with people all the time. I pride myself on the fact that I do what I like to call as the free help model. And I jump on calls with people inside communities I've never met in my life. If I know how to do it, I'll help them do it.
I
I
know.
don't go in there to get paid by them,
Yeah.
and I've made more money doing that model than I've ever made trying to sell at the end of my 5 day challenge and force feed an offer that nobody actually wants at the end of the week. I've had successful months, but I've also
Mm.
had months where it's just been crickets at the end of the week, and I don't feel right pushing something on people. It's like 3 days of teaching people, then 2 days of pitching something to people. That's not what I'm about.
Yeah.
Find you get better if you can give somebody a result for free, they're more likely to become a long-term customer.
Yeah. You're so right. So how can people reach out to you? Let me know. So we'll put all the things into the show notes so that
Yeah,
people.
so we've got David, so obviously David Sedman on Facebook. You can follow me on there. I
Mhm.
have all my links in my bio and stuff in there. Don't really use my Instagram and stuff like that. I do have one, but I don't pay too much attention to it. I've got funnelflowacademy.com. If anybody's interested in joining the community, they will actually get a copy of my white label software, but they'll also get to be part of a community of really good people that are learning about these things. And we've got people that are really good at it. We've got people that are just starting out, and we're all in there to help each other. And it's a good group of people. So you're more than welcome to come and join. And then if anybody's interested in actually me doing this for them, I can build the funnels for them. I could do their social media management, do their automations and things like that. Train some chatbots. You can go to dsmarketingagency.com and just send me a calendar link in there, sign up and jump on a call.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thank you very much for having me. It's been great. Nice to catch up.
Yeah, it was. It was great. So thank you and have a great evening,
You
David.
too. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in to the Streamline Success Show. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, and to get access to today's show notes, head over to community.marketingunraveled.com. See you on the next episode.